Happy Pride Month! I feel like a fraud. I'm not wearing my gayest shirt that I own because it's currently trapped somewhere else. So I need to go and retrieve that before I make any other Pride videos this month. Sorry, I'm gonna put the flags down. I know you can hear them swishing. Now, do you like the sound though? I feel like one of those little air marshals who's like, boop, boop, boop. Oh my God. Why do they not make them gay for Pride Month? They should do that. Every Sunday throughout Pride Month, I make a dedicated gayest video of all time. And usually that kicks off with a Pride shell challenge. So of course, that is what I am introducing to you all today. My Pride shell challenge for 2024. Also, I do feel like I have to give a shout out to my fellow LGBTQIA plus Swifties who this month we get to hear "You Need to Calm Down" in the flesh. Let me see your hands. I'm so excited. I cannot believe we get to hear the national anthem during Pride Month. What a time to be alive. Enough about Miss Taylor Allison Swift though. Of course, when my Eras tour dates actually come up, I am gonna have some Taylor inspired videos. Of course I am. Did you think that I wouldn't? But this is the Pride Shell Challenge for this year. Obviously, you can find this either over on my gallery, which is EnglishSimmer, capital E, capital S, or you can use the hashtag, which is also gonna be the hashtag that you lot need to upload to, which is ESPride24. I'm gonna have it up on screen for you right now. Make sure you put that hashtag as a description in the Sims 4 gallery. That's how I'm gonna find everyone's builds. It's how I'm gonna show them all off, and I'm really excited for this one. Now, I think it was back in maybe 2020, 2021. It was 2021, I feel, because we reclaimed the rainbow from the NHS. I mean, I was all well and good with them using it. They were the saviors of the pandemic and they deserved to have some respect on their name, but I have fully claimed it back now. This is the deconstructed rainbow. So many of you said you absolutely loved the rainbow Pride Shell challenge that I did, so I was like, this year I'm gonna throw it back, but we're gonna do like a little puzzle piece. And the reason I decided to do this was because I wanted to maybe give you the option to make like little tiny houses if you wanted. I do obviously have some rules. My main specific rule is do not touch my walls. And what I mean by that is if you're finding this is a little bit annoying to work with, please don't like add a wall on here and like delete this existing one. Just keep all of my walls intact. Don't change them to like a half wall. Don't change them to a fence. Just keep all of the pre-built walls intact. Obviously, you can go in, you can add more walls to the inside, even if you want to, and this is rare for me. You could add like a half wall in between here if you wanted to. If you wanted to have this little section closed off, feel free with a fence or a half wall, but don't build a full wall. Like, don't connect two of the buildings. I still want to see that it's my shell at the end of the day, okay? This might be Pride Month, but also, I know everything is not about me, but what if it is? When I say don't touch my walls, it basically just means don't delete any, and then also don't like add additional walls on so that I can't recognize that it's my shell. However, I do get asked all the time, hey, am I allowed to change the height of these walls? Yes, absolutely. If you want to do a tall wall height, feel free. If you want to add a foundation, feel free. Even if you want to add like an extra room in the middle here, feel free, but don't like move these pre-existing ones around. Also, don't attach anything to them. You can have a room here, but make sure it's not like hitting any of my actual pre-built walls. Of course, you can feel free to change this into any lot type. I do have all of the packs available to me, so no matter what you build, you can obviously change it to whatever you fancy. I really love like community lots. I again think like tiny houses could be really cute. Whatever you fancy building for like an LGBTQIA plus safe space for the shell challenge is up to you. You have creative control. You could even turn this into an every room is a different pride flag challenge, which is something that I have done the past few years over on my channel. So if you want to try your hand at that with this build, feel free. I think that could also be really, really cool. My other rule is please do not use custom content. Now, I actually get asked this an awful lot. You know, when you upload to the gallery and like, you know that something is like tagged as custom content, even though it isn't, that is absolutely fine. As long as you do not use custom content in your build, it is a-okay. Just because I don't have very much build and buy mode furniture, and obviously it's gonna seem really, really unfinished because it will delete the custom content, and I don't want that when I'm touring it. I want to see these builds at the highest potential that you lot have created. So if you do upload it and it's like this contains custom content, that's fine. I'm gonna turn on this little function here so I'll be able to see everyone's. You can also add like fences along these walls if you want to make them like a little balcony. That is absolutely a-okay. Feel free to do that. You can add half walls. You can add pools or ponds wherever you want. So if you want a pool like at the side of the house, that is completely fine. If you want to have this as a little rooftop and maybe want to put a pool on here, absolutely a-okay. If you want to put a fence around this, all good. Just no full walls. And you have until the 30th of June, the very end of Pride Month, to get your shell challenges up on the gallery. Like I said, you can put them under the hashtag ESPride24. Obviously all one word when it comes to that. It's capital E, capital S, capital P for Pride. Upload them by the 30th of June, and then on the Monday on stream, which is the 1st of July, I'm actually gonna be touring some of your builds. I'm also gonna tour some of them in case you can't make it to the stream and you don't like want to request a tour like over on my Twitch channel. You can actually see also a video that I'm going to be making sometime in July. So if you are a few days late, don't be too hard on yourself. It's absolutely a-okay. You can still upload to the gallery, and then probably like a week to 2 weeks later, depending on when that cheeky little expansion pack is going to drop, I'm obviously going to tour some over here on YouTube as well, for those of you who maybe don't watch me on Twitch. But Monday, 1st of July, twitch.tv/EnglishSimmer, I am going to be touring some of yours live, and it's always one of my favorite parts about making a Pride Shell Challenge. I love getting to see the creativity and what you lot get up to. I also feel like with my wedding stories now, like, you know, there was a lot of rainbow stuff. We had the yassification of The Sims 4. So I really hope that you lot enjoy this one. I absolutely cannot wait to see all of your creativity and innovation. They're always so different from one another, and I am genuinely always gobsmacked by how you lot absolutely slay this challenge. I did build it on the 40x30 lot over in Oasis Springs, but don't feel like you have to keep it here. Obviously, if you only have base game, feel free. If you want to place it in any other world on any other lot, absolutely go for it, as long as you don't like squish these together. I do realize building this on a 40x30, it is going to need to be quite a big lot, so I do apologize for that, but I feel like a lot of like tiny home villages are that way anyway. And have fun. That is the biggest thing that I can say here. Just have fun whilst you're doing it. Don't take any of these rules too seriously. Of course, if there are any other questions, anything that I maybe have skipped when it comes to like the rules, leave them in the comments down below. If anything is unclear, I'm also gonna have the hashtag and obviously where you can find this actually on my profile in the top of my comment section as well, just so all of that information is easily accessible to everybody. But big thank you if you do decide to get your build on. I appreciate you all so much. I'm wishing you all a very safe, a very happy, a very joy-filled Pride Month. I know over here in the UK, we don't really have a lot of Pride celebrations till like August, but if you are getting up to anything, then I hope you all have the best time. Let me know down in the comments below how you are celebrating Pride in your Sims 4 game, and also if there's any videos that you would specifically like to see on the LGBTQIA+ themes every single Sunday over on my channel. Please do not hesitate to leave all of those down in the comments, because obviously this is a celebration of all of us. So if there's anything specific you want to see, let me know. I appreciate you all so much, and I will speak to you all very, very soon when we tour your builds. I love it. I love it, Mick.